In this video, I'm rolling with Chris. Chris is a brand new white belt. I actually helped him tie his belt. He has rock climbing experience, and I believe he said powerlifting, volcano luging. No, I'm kidding, volcano luging. But he's a super strong guy, and I asked him, I says, why are you coming to jiu-jitsu? What made you come here? And he's like, I just wanted to try something new and challenging. So I thought that was an awesome answer. And now he's trying to, he's muscling past my guard. I don't know what happened here. He's falling into some type of foothold. That's why I'm laughing. He really doesn't know what he's doing. This is like maybe one of his first rolls. So I just step over his head and I choke him. It's funny how well jiu-jitsu works on people that don't know it. So I just told him, now I'm telling him, just slow down a little bit. You don't have to go crazy. If you're in 6th gear, go to 5th gear. I'm not here to hurt you. So here he comes again. So instantly I'm just going to press on his hips and separate his elbows and his knees. Now I'm explaining to him that he doesn't need to hand fight here as much as grab my legs and pull them out of the way so he can pass my guard. The hand fighting's not as important when my legs are in between. I want to grab his hands. He doesn't want me grabbing them, basically. The hand fight should be avoidance. Just grab my pants legs, grab my knees, grab my ankles. So that's what I'm explaining to him. He overcommitted and left his arm out. Again, he has no idea. So it's very easy for me to take the arm bar. But he's a strong, tough guy, and he thinks there's merit in not tapping. So I really, gave it a little more than I would have normally. But I explain all this to him as we're rolling. So again, I'm just holding him off with my guard. I'm separating the elbow from the knee. Here I have my foot on his hip. You can't see it. But it makes it real easy for me to just flip him. Which is what I did there. Now I'm explaining how he can get his knee off my belly. See, I think this is a good way to handle a white belt, especially if he's new and aggressive. He doesn't really understand the level of aggression he should be using, and so you can teach him as you go, and then he starts to realize to take it easy. So in other schools, they just complain about him behind his back, or they say this guy goes too hard. But me, I let them know, listen, it's not a fight to the death. We're not here to get hurt, and if you go a little bit easier, you'll develop technique. So he's throwing his leg over my head, maybe some type of armbar attempt that he's seen in the UFC or something. Here I explained that he had to strip my grip, and it would take 2 hands to strip the grip and then come up. So that's what I just explained in that exchange. But he's a super strong guy. At the end of the roll, I told him, I go, you'll probably be beating me up in 3 months. And he laughed. I says, all right, maybe 6 months. But, very athletic too. So here we go. I have a triangle. I try to go back the other way with the omoplata. And then I roll him over and get up to mount. Pretty cool sequence, actually. I learn just as much from watching these as my partners. So here I'm explaining that he needs to push on my hips, not on my shoulders, not hand fight. Just push on my hips, make a frame, and get his own hips out of there. So again, we reset. And this is my theory of like teaching and, as we roll. So here I just snatch the triangle. I don't even lock my legs. It's so tight. I just pull on his head and get the tap. Right here. Again, he's a tough guy. He's trying to prove his merit, by not tapping early. But those are the things that lead to injury, which I definitely explained to him at some point. Now he's starting to get a little frustrated, and he's going to really come at me here. He did somewhat of an arm drag. He just pulled me by the wrist. I went flying. Now I'm just playing a nice loose guard. Waiting for him to make a mistake or to commit enough to something. So again, his knees and elbows are spread out. He leans forward too much. I mean, these are all things that untrained people will do. No matter how tough or how strong, they're going to make these mistakes. So there, I showed him. I said, just hold down my leg. I said, hold it down, put pressure on it, and go around, which he did. And he did it really smooth. So now I let him keep that position. He's in like a semi, I don't know, side control kind of. Again, he doesn't really know what he's going for anyway. And now he's in a mount. Now he switches to the other side. I'm nice and relaxed. And that ends the round. Here I give him some last minute pointers on just being more relaxed. No matter what happens, it's not a fight to the death. Don't breathe so heavy. Try to control your breathing. Just little things that a new white belt needs. I think it's, these are an important time. Otherwise, he might get frustrated and quit or injured. But anyway, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Maybe 6 months.